Hello and welcome to the NDD Raid School session on Arcane Mage rotation. A good rotation is important for all DPS classes. There are certain classes where if you're not using the correct rotation, your DPS could be almost half of what it should be. So I'm just going to do this on the level 70 dummy so that I know I'm hit capped and there's not anyone else here interfering and putting on other buffs or something. Also, first off, I'm going to show you how to make some beneficial macros for Arcane Mage. Just go in here. The first one is a Presence of Mind macro. As you can see here, for any macro, if you do this pound show tooltip and then type in the name of the spell, then it'll show that, and it'll show the cooldown of it after you use it, so that you know when it's up again. That's very helpful. And then you just type in the next line /cast Presence of Mind /cast Arcane Blast. The next one that I use is my Icy Veins macro. So we're going to start off pound show tooltip Icy Veins. Alright, then we're going to /cast Icy Veins, and then I'm going to use my Arcane Power, which is the key cooldown. You can also use any trinkets that you might have right here if you just type /use and shift click the name of the trinket in. And then I'm also going to cast my Mirror Image in this macro. I don't have 4-piece tier 10 yet, but when you do, you're going to want to definitely have that in there because that's going to increase it's another damage increase by 18%. First of all, if you do not have even 2-piece tier 10, then the rotation for Arcane Mage is simply 4 Arcane Blasts in a row and then Arcane Missiles. If you do have 2-piece tier 10, as you can see I have 2-piece tier 10 here, so your Missile Barrage will grant you 12% haste after you use it. Then once you have 2-piece tier 10, your rotation is going to become either 3 or 4 Arcane Blasts and then Arcane Missiles, depending on when you get your Missile Barrage proc. Alright, so again, the rotation if you have 2-piece tier 10 is going to be 3 or 4 Arcane Blasts in a row, and then Arcane Missiles, depending on when you get your Missile Barrage proc. So, we're going to start off, 1 Arcane Blast, 2, there I got my Missile Barrage proc, so I'm going to use it as soon as I get done with my 3rd Arcane Blast. Now I'm going to start doing Arcane Blast again, 1, I already got my Missile Barrage, so on the 3rd one, I'm going to pop it. Just continue. Do 3 or 4 Arcane Blasts. If you don't get it by the 4th one, go ahead and do another one. You'll have to kind of determine that based on your mana pool. If you can continue to keep casting it, or go ahead and use Arcane Missiles to get rid of your stacks so you're not spending your mana like crazy. Normal rotation is 3 or 4 depending on when you get it. But never stop your cast. That's why you see me casting 5 sometimes, because I don't know if I'm going to get it on that 4th one. Alright, so that's how you do the rotation. Alright, another important part of a rotation is when to use your cooldowns. So at the very beginning of the fight, once the tank gets the boss into position or whatever, here's how I started out. I use 3 Arcane Blasts, then I pop my Presence of Mind macro, that's going to cast a 4th Arcane Blast, and then I'm going to pop my Icy Veins macro, and I should have a Missile Barrage proc by then, and continue on with the normal rotation with all these cooldowns popped. So, see how that goes. I'm going to use 3 Arcane Blasts, 1, 2, that's the 3rd one, so I'm going to pop this, I'm going to pop my Icy Veins, then I'm going to use this. Go on, 1, the normal rotation, 3, 4, there I got my Missile Barrage proc, use it, 3, 4, Missile Barrage, 1, 2, 3, Missile Barrage, and you just continue on with this rotation. When your cooldowns come up again, you use them as soon as they come up. See here, I'm running into troubles. not getting those to pop, so I'm going to have to go ahead, well, there I got my Missile Barrage, but I'm way behind in mana, so that's when I'm going to need to pop a mana gem, or I might need to use an evocation later. But then you can get right back into the normal rotation. Just never lose your focus. 3 or 4 Arcane Blasts is what you want, depending on when you get your Missile Barrage proc. So, this video is created by Kuro of NDD Raid School. If you found this video to be helpful, tell others about it and watch more NDD Raid School videos on YouTube or at the NDD Guild website as shown.